Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. We've got the Minnesota Timberwolves facing the Cleveland Cavaliers. Outside Butler. 5 to shoot. Cassell. The rebound by Doherty. And it's Cleveland's ball. James with the ball. He's picked up by Edwards.
Sometimes it's impossible trying to contain LeBron. Have to settle for fouling him and hope that he misses.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
LeBron James taking 2 shots.
So hits one and misses one at the line. And here's the fast break. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks. I caught up with Cleveland's head coach. He was emphatic, saying that Edwards was their main concern, telling me Anthony poses problems on both sides of the ball, and he is relentless. He doesn't let up. He wants his guys to match Edwards' energy.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Here's Garnett. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's James. It's hauled in by Garnett. Towns, right side. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Pass to James. Here's Price. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Price. Here's Ilgauskas. Pulls it from 20. Yes, on the jumper. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Here's Cassell.
His first team foul. Substitution for your Cavaliers.
Pass to Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
And this is where Butler wants to attack you. Ground zero.
James inside. Here's Ilgauskas.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
His third team foul.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Butler. Here's Garnett. Covered by Love. To the paint. Garnett, that's good. Garnett's got his second bucket of the game.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
To the middle. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Here's Ilgauskas. Here's Irving. Oh, good D by Edwards.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Outside Love. Down low. Here's Ilgauskas. And he powers it down right on Karl Anthony Towns. Wow.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him now.
It's an even 3-on-3 break. And they go to the intentional foul.
First, for team foul.
Here's James. Pass to Ilgauskas. Back to James. Here's Ilgauskas. From deep three-point range. Towns with a rebound.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
Now here's Love. Still no points. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
And look at that reach. I mean, Towns just saying no.
Butler's shot is good.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
There's a screen by Love. James can't get it to go. And Towns has got the ball here for Minnesota. It's a three-point game. Garnett.
Assist goes to.
Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Garnett's got 8.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with. The 3 ball.
Cleveland calls timeout. Both teams deciding to change it up. There's 10 seconds left in the first quarter here. James outside. And so the first quarter is in the books. The T-Wolves on top. They lead by 5. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And when you consider how Minnesota is doing, guys, your thoughts?
I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
The Timberwolves lead by 5. And here's Edwards outside. On target from range.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
And slam dunk by James.
Knifing to the rim with such power. Watching LeBron on the attack is so much fun.
Here's Cassell. He's scoreless.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. James deciding where to go with it. Irving for 3. The shot's good on the assist by James. Irving's got his first 3 points of the game.
Don't blink or you'll wonder what Kyrie did with the ball.
Inside. Here's Garnett. The rebound by Doherty. Cavaliers trail by 5. Irving for 3. It's hauled in by Garnett. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. To the inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Great feed. Edwards has such a complete game. He's much more than just a scorer.
Here's James. LeBron fires one down.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Minnesota leading by 5. To the paint. Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Outside Irving. There's a screen by Love. Here's Doherty. From outside, off the mark.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Fires from deep. Cassell misses. Back to James. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Time called here. The Cavs decide to talk it over. Timberwolves making a switch here.
Your Cleveland Cavaliers screen team. Let me hear you.
Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Love. And slammed it home. And the foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to be on Kevin Love. And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Cassell. Yet to see a basket. To the middle. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
That's tipped. Pass to Ilgauskas. 6 on the shot clock. They set the pick. No one near him. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Ilgauskas has got 6 points.
Well, LeBron knows how to share the load. He's always getting other guys involved out there on the floor.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Pass to Price. Here's Ilgauskas. Down low. When they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Yeah, they really need to double team him.
Minnesota shooting their first free throw this game. Timeout called, the Timberwolves. No good, Edwards.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
On the wing, Irving. Pass to Russell. Now, here is James. Outside Russell. Here's Ilgauskas. Second chance effort. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Ilgauskas has got 6 here in the quarter. Inside. Here's Sprewell. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Showing great vision and delivering the pass out in front.
Blocked! And so it's Minnesota closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. More 2K action in just a moment. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Here's Price. Still without a bucket. Pass to Ilgauskas. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. And Minnesota with possession here. Here's Cassell. Down low. Here's Edwards. Inside. Edwards lays it in.
Well, I love when guys like Edwards work inside. Don't settle for jumpers. Get a solid look close to the rim.
On the wing, Irving. The 3 from Russell. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Russell's got 6.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Here's Edwards. And the layup is good off the glass. Edwards has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Out to the right wing. Back to Irving. To the middle. Boom! He jams it straight down.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. To the paint. Here's Garnett. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And now around 2 minutes going by in this half. Irving, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Butler on the bounce. Drops in the layup for 2. And it's an 8-point Timberwolves lead.
This is why you must stay in front of Butler. When he's leaking out like this, he's focused on scoring.
Irving for 3. Knocks down the triple. Irving's got his second bucket.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment. And you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
And that one drops. Price has got his first points in this one.
Great setup by Irving. Just a tremendous playmaker.
Outside Butler. Shot clock at 6.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's the pick. Pass to Price. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Garnett.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Here's Edwards, plenty of space. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
And look, Edwards has a lethal pull-up game. It's one of the things that makes him so difficult to guard.
Here's Ilgauskas. Off target from outside.
Timeout,
And Minnesota calls time here.
Guard it.
And Cleveland making a change here.
Timeout,
Now a
timeout.
timeout called by Minnesota. A minute 20 left in the third quarter. To the inside. James with a steal. For the finish. Freight train coming. LeBron gets to the rim.
A dangerous two-way threat. When LeBron gets a steal, watch out. His first thought is to attack.
Here's Marbury. 6 to shoot. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Ilgauskas. And now the Cavaliers on the break. James can't get it to go. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Leading by 5. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Garnett. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Love. It's hauled in by Garnett. Outside Butler. And he goes in for the dunk.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. And so it's Minnesota closing out this quarter with us. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And Minnesota calls time here.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, I was able to listen in on the Timberwolves head coach talking to his team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you. Counted from distance.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
To the paint. Here's Ilgauskas. And they recover it. Pass to James. Here's Love. Sinks that one from the post.
And with soft touch, Love is very tough to stop near the hoop.
It's stolen by James. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. And here's Smith. Russell from outside. He's off on that one.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Well, it's all due to his energy and effort as well as how well he's been able to get ideal positioning on the glass.
Oh, got a piece of it. It's stolen by James.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
James, right side. Pass to Ilgauskas. Back to James. Here's Ilgauskas. Misses the three. Here's Garnett. It's tipped. Ooh, stolen by Smith. He's all alone. Ooh, the dunk by Smith.
Excellent decision from James. He's all for whipping passes to uncover teammates.
Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over.
Please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers team. Fans, give it up.
Minnesota leading by 8.
Your Cleveland Cavaliers.
To the middle. Here's Edwards. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, it's so difficult to outsmart Edwards as a defender. He'll just come right into you.
He hits the second from the line. Here's James. Pass to Ilgauskas. Fires the three. That shot is off. And here's Minnesota now. Here's Garnett. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
How talented is Butler? I mean, just so adept at carving out some space inside and converting.
Right wing. Pass to Ilgauskas. Here's James. There's the strength of the king.
No need to risk a shot from range when you can take it inside.
The Timberwolves lead by 11. Down low. Here's Garnett. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Now, here is James. .146 left to play in the fourth. Pass to Russell. Smith outside. Here's James. Here's Ilgauskas. Deflected. Here's Cassell. Russell with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 14. James outside. Here's Ilgauskas. Second chance shot. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Minnesota.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
Pass to Ilgauskas from the arc. The shot's good on the assist by James.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
Here's Sprewell. Inside. Here's Garnett. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Here's Love. Minnesota with a rebound.
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
Double digits for him on the glass. He's getting it done.
His second, third team foul.
And he drops the first.
Latrell Sprewell at the line for two.
And that's good as he hits both shots. And so James will bring it up for Cleveland. Down by 15. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Russell. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
No good on that one.
At the line for Cleveland, can't be Russell.
And he's good on the second. Here's Cassell. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. And he knocks down the first one.
Sam Cassell, 2 shots.
Good on both. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that about wraps it up. With Grant Hill, stand.